Welcome, everybody. Today we have a very special guest.
I knew early on that I wanted to make movies.
It's such a difficult industry because there's a lot of luck involved.
I mean, look at American Werewolf in London, look at The Thing, look at The Fly. Look at these films that have really withstood the test of time.
I sculpted this Captain Kirk mask, and they didn't sell particularly well, but then John Carpenter came in, said, can you paint one white and spray paint his hair black?
I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, and it scared the living shit out of me.
You're just racking up these people that you grew up watching. They're in your films. Is that surreal?
There were 35 directors there. If there had been a bomb dropped on that restaurant, never another good horror movie.
Benet's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Benet. I'm excited that the 40th issue of Delirium magazine is here. It's available at fullmoonhorror.com. And for the first time ever, in 11 years, the magazine's been going since 2014. Here we are in 2025. And now you're able to purchase Delirium on newsstands and bookstores like Borders or Barnes & Nobles or whoever's still available out there. For the first time ever, you can buy these in stores. And the 40th issue just got released. And I'm proud to have an article in it. It's an interview with Ulli Lommel, the German filmmaker. He's actually been passed away for quite a few years now. So this is an old interview that I had saved, and we delve into two of, I think, his best films. The first one is The Boogeyman from 1980, which stylistically, it's very much influenced by John Carpenter's Halloween. If you look at the lighting in the film, you think that Dean Cundey, who was John Carpenter's go-to guy, had worked on The Boogeyman. There's even a point of view shot of somebody holding a knife and going to kill somebody, and that's straight out of John Carpenter's film. So Ulli and I talk about those influences on Boogeyman. And also the other film I think is probably his second best is The Devonsville Terror, which is, very much a progressive horror film. Watching it now, it deals with misogyny, with women and witchcraft. Anytime a woman is strong or independent, they're a witch. That's something I understand more now than watching it when I was younger, just for the exploitation elements. It's very much a feminist horror film. I believe Ulli was very much into women's rights and things like that. So it really hits me different now that I look back on the interview. Both films star his then wife, Susanna Love, and she's really like an outstanding actress. Kind of gets, you only think about her in these B films, but I think she's very capable and really carries these films. The Boogeyman and The Devonsville Terror, I remember years ago buying them on a double feature DVD from Anchor Bay. They're both available on Blu-ray via Vinegar Syndrome. I also would recommend you checking out a film called Olivia, which Ulli directed and Susanna starred in. I think that one's very underrepresented. And yeah, so Delirium 40 is available everywhere right now on bookstores, newsstands, via fullmoonhorror.com. It's our 40th issue. That's a little milestone for us. And yeah, Ulli Lommel, wherever you're at, thank you for doing this interview. Hindsight is always 2020. Looking back now, I probably should have done more of a career retrospective as opposed to focusing on these two favorite films. But that's something about being a journalist. When you've done this long enough, you always learn and get better. And so that's how I look at interviews. This one was way back, probably 12, 13 years ago, when I was kind of first starting out and was very new to the whole journalism thing. I really didn't have anybody teach me anything. I learned by just doing it, making mistakes, getting better. I think that's my recommendation to anybody, whether you're a YouTuber or you write for a magazine or whatever you do, is keep doing it. That's the way you get better. That's the way you improve. It's good to have people that you admire and look up to as far as style. But I think the one thing I could recommend the most is have your own voice and vision and speak from the heart, and that comes through in interviews. And I think that makes conversational pieces that are accessible to everybody. So again, once again, Delirium 40, available at fullmoonhorror.com, on newsstands and bookstores everywhere. And it's got a great Jess Franco cover. I got an interview with Ulli Lommel in it. We talk about the boogeyman and the Devonsville terror. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Talk to you soon, and stay scared.